Alright, night class. For tonight, we have 1 gazillion S. Another from 1 gazillion S. We have 5 gazillion S. You get me? Other from 5 gazillion S. We have we have 8 trillion. We have 8 trillion S. You get me? Other from 8 trillion S. We have 8 million S. You get me? Yeah. So we have pi S, and other from pi S we have 60 60,000 S. Alright, so we have a gazillion S. Alright, how many times 5 can divide it into 1 gazillion? Alright, 5 divided in 1 gazillion, how many times? 5 can divide it in 1 gazillion 100 trillion times. 5 divided in 1 gazillion. Alright, how many times 5 could divide it into 5 gazillion? Well, 5 goes into 5 gazillion 500 trillion times. 5 goes into 5 gazillion. Remember, a gazillion is 13 zeros. No, a gazillion is how many zeros? A gazillion is 15 zeros. You get me? 15? Yeah, 15 zeros. 15 zeros for a gazillion. Alright, so 5 goes into 5 gazillion 500 trillion times. 5 goes into 5 gazillion. Alright, so how many times 5 could goes into remember, oh yeah, we have an equal sign of we have an equal sign of I almost forgot to tell you the equal sign. We have an equal sign of how many gazillion? Well, 6 gazillion and 5 trillion and 5 million and I already did say 8 million already too. So it's not, the equal sign is 6 gazillion, 5 trillion and 13 million and $100,005. So we already found out that 5 into 1 gazillion goes, how many times 5 divided in 1 gazillion class? 5 divided in 1 gazillion dollars. Remember, a gazillion dollars is 15 zeros and 1 digit. So 5 into 1 gazillion, 5 goes into 1 gazillion dollars 100 trillion times. 5 goes into 1 gazillion dollars. 5 goes into 5 gazillion dollars 500 trillion times. And 5 goes into 5 million 1 5 goes into 5,500,000 times. And 5 goes into 5 trillion how many times? 5 goes into 5 trillion 500 billion times. And 5 goes into 8 million how many times? 800,000 times. 5 goes into 8 million. Okay, and how many times does 5 goes into pi? Well, let's go at the 60,000 first. Well, 5 goes into 60,000 how many times? 6,000 times. How many times 5 will go into pi? 5 goes into pi 4,000 times, because pi is $40,000. If we have an equal sign of 6 gazillion and we use 1 gazillion and 5 gazillion already, and we have an equal sign of 6 gazillion, 13 million, and $100,005, and we use the 60,000. Left us back with 40,000, and we using the 5. So that's lesson S. It's finished. Now lesson H. We have lesson H. We have 20 gazillion dollars. 20 gazillion H. Alright, other from 20 gazillion H, we have 10H. Other from 10H, we have 15 trillion H. You get me? Other from 15 trillion H, other from 15 trillion H, we have we have 10,000. We have 10,000 H. Other from 10,000 H, we have 10 million H. Alright, let's get to work. We have an equal sign of 10 gazillion. You get me? So we have 10 gazillion, and I hear someone outside, so we have an equal sign of 10 gazillion. Okay, just forget about this class. Someone is calling me, so we already have lesson S, so forget about it, class. We leave you after lesson S tonight. Lesson S will be your topic. You know what? Rephrase lesson H. I ain't stopping class. You gotta wait till class is finished. Alright, now let's go to work. So this time you have 20 gazillion, okay? Alright. So, you know what? I ain't even feel like teaching. So forget about it. Next time we teach class. I feel exhausted as well.